right? You train your muscles, you train your body to do certain things, to perform certain ways. The thing that so often we lose is that, if I can call it spiritual side, the side that has to do with our energy, with our nurturing, with our confidence, our courage. All of that comes individually from liking ourselves, being happy with who we are, and then trying to bring that into an environment that's consistent with that. So I used to tease that it would be great if we had the courage to correct each other. And maybe after you sit around and talk about values, then you can say, if something comes up where you're exploring various responses to any situation, and if someone says, well, we could do it by this, we could fudge the numbers for now because it'll get better, or what if we didn't tell the customer about that, or what if we have a problem, we could hide it. What if, after you sit around and talk about this, you actually feel comfortable to say, I think this is a Carlson moment. And then you feel comfortable to say, let's think about this a little bit. Because I remember that day, and I remember how we all sat around and said, gee, if we can trust the numbers, if we can trust each other, if we know that we're going to be included because this is an inclusive environment, if we know that we're going to be transparent when things go wrong, we're going to share that, and so that we can solve it, we know that's a better place. We know that's where we want to be because we all sat around and said we don't want to work a place that isn't true. And so when we sat around the table and said, we need a credo, we need something to live by that's even bigger than setting financial goals or numbers of properties, something bigger that will help us to keep our eye, just to keep our eye on the stars and to make good long-term decisions. But if we as a culture say, we have a credo, we have a way we want to live, not just in business, but in our personal lives. We want to live with integrity, we want to be leaders, we want to care, and we want to dream. And when you're with your own family, or when you're in your community, and you make decisions, you'll fall back on this and say, was I really a leader today? Did I handle that with integrity? Was I respectful? Was I caring? Did I instill hope and dream and believe that something could happen? Or did I give up? Or did I not speak up when I saw something that was wrong? Something that made this place less than I want it to be. I guess when we wrote the credo, we actually had big ambitions, not just for our company, but for everybody who chose to spend a part of their life here with us. If you're not truthful, then you could say you were caring about the environment or that you built. You could greenwash, as they say. You could give people the impression. But it wouldn't be honest. It wouldn't have integrity. It wouldn't be leading. And the fact is, it wouldn't sustain, because sooner or later the truth comes out. So I appreciate the fact that in every one of our businesses or in every business unit, people can put a different emphasis. They can say, for us, perhaps the serving piece with caring is one of the most important things. But I think it's important that you have a discussion. What is serving with caring? Because you may be as nice as you can be, and you may care about people as much as you can, but it isn't caring if the halls are dirty, or the bathrooms aren't clean, or the food isn't hot, or the cold food isn't cold. Caring is all of the above. It's some combination of integrity and intention. And so you can decide at any given point which is more important to you. But believe me, there is not a person in any organization we're part of, at any level, that doesn't have to start with trust, being trustworthy and being trusted, which is why the integrity piece is so important. If trust breaks down between all of us internally, or between us and our customers, or between us and our share owners, or between us and our communities, there's not one other value you can put on your list that's going to make one bit of difference. I guarantee you that. So you have to start with integrity, and that means trust.